Hello, my name is Shannon Hollywood and I am presenting on Microsoft's Xbox history. So the idea for the Xbox started about 20 years ago, and Microsoft came up with the idea because they thought it would give them more recognition, and they thought if they had a gaming console, consumers would trust the company's hardware as well as their software and their programs. So to test out the waters, Microsoft came up with a program called DirectX, which is a set of application programming interfaces that made it easy for game developers to work with Windows. And once they saw that success grow, Microsoft, which was under control of Bill Gates at the time, made the decision to create the gaming console Xbox. And the team consisted of Kevin Backus, Seamus Blackley, Ted Hayes, Otto Burks, and they all constructed the first Xbox out of Microsoft Dell laptops. So the first first Xbox was released November 14th, 2001, and you received the game Halo with it, which was really desired at the time, so sales definitely went up because of that. In February of 2002, it was released to Japan and Europe, and 1 year later, Xbox Live was released, which allows gamers to interact with each other online. I believe in 3 weeks it had 150,000 members, and right now it has 46 million members. So, because Xbox was so successful, Microsoft started to work on a second version of it, which is called the Xbox 360, and it was released November of 2005 to United States and Canada. A couple weeks later, it was released to Europe and Japan, and by the end of the year, it was released to 36 more countries, including South Africa, India, and Russia. Then, with the rising success of that, Microsoft decided to release the Xbox One, which was released just about a year ago, to South and North America, Australia, and Europe, and it has waited to release it to Japan.
My name is Sarah Patterson, and I'm doing the specifics and the ownership. So the first Xbox was released in 2001. It came with an 8 GB hard drive full of memory. It had the ability to play DVDs, and you could hook it up to the internet through an Ethernet connection. When the Xbox 360 was released in 2005, they upped the memory to 20 to 320 gigabytes of hard drive, depending on how much you wanted to pay to make your memory bigger. It also had the ability to play DVDs, and it also had an Ethernet connection, but you could pay more to have a Wi-Fi available as an add-on. The Xbox One in 2013 has 500 gigabytes of hard drive standard, the ability to play both DVDs and Blu-rays. It has a standard Wi-Fi connection, and it has the ability to hook up to a second screen with the Smart Glass app. So if you have an iOS device or an Android or a Windows tablet or something, you can download this app that will make your tablet essentially another controller or a second screen that you can use in conjunction with the Xbox. The Xbox is a gaming console, so there are over 2,000 available titles across the 3 consoles. The Xbox One is not backwards compatible with the other games, which means that you can't play either Xbox or Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One. The Xbox 360 is compatible, so you can play games developed for the original Xbox as well as 360. Here is our video, which is it's the behind the scenes of a commercial that Xbox One put out to promote the new console, and it highlights the console's gaming abilities as well as its other apps and voice control.
I'm learning how badass Xbox One is. Xbox, go to Titanfall. Picking you. I like you. Oh, it's happening. I'm gonna go kill some Titans. Oh! Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I'm getting out of here. I think I just died again. Here, you try it. You try and do something. Okay. You got that double jump, like, perfected. Oh, look at you. Look at that wall. Wow, look at that.
I'll set you up. Get right behind that guy. Finish him off.
Ah, sucker.
Get out of there, get out of there.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Xbox, record that.
Titan's ready though. So for the first 10 seconds or so, nobody can mess with it.
Nice.
Okay, I think you pretty much got try this one.
You're such a liar, but thank you. I appreciate it. See, the more you play, you get better and better. Yeah. So what I'm trying to teach you is don't give up. Oh, I just died. Xbox, go to Skype. Xbox, call Dusty Welch. It's a really good picture, Dusty. Dusty!
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Here comes Joel.
I love Titanfall. I love that you can run on walls and you can become a Titan and you can ride on Titans.
What up?
What's up, bitch?
Yes!
Xbox One, now starting at $399.
Xbox also comes with Xbox Live, which is an online multiplayer and marketplace service. So you can use it to play games with people across the world via voice chat and text chat. You can also download games and apps. Some games are designed specifically to be downloaded through Xbox Live, and some apps that are available are Facebook, Twitter, Amazon Prime, HBO Go, and Netflix. You can essentially watch TV and movies from your Xbox. Since its development, Xbox has been owned by Microsoft Corporation.
Hi, my name is Robert Brown, and I did the technology aspect of the Xbox. The Xbox is a hardware-based little machine that you plug into a television or other viewing device, and it has voice-activated capabilities, motion control, and actually has manual hardware controls which come in wired or wireless. Xbox's main audience and consumers, it's geared towards individuals of all ages, but the Xbox One in specific is geared towards entire families. The Xbox One is seen as like a broad spectrum entertainment device and not just a gaming console. It has DVD capabilities, access to movies, music, television via like internet-based services like Hulu, Netflix, Google, and competitors include Apple TV and Wii, who also have similar features. But the Xbox hopes to garner mass appeal to families across the world with these features, specifically with the voice-activated control and the motion control as well. And according to a study by GeekWire, 38% of Xbox users are female and 51% actually have kids. So with the Xbox One, Microsoft kind of uses this demographic to their advantage to kind of market the Xbox One to, again, these family figures. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Earl Still, and I'll be doing competition and current events. The Xbox faces stiff competition from Sony's PS4 and minor competition from Nintendo Wii. That makes Xbox different is it's the only console to hold Halo and Gears of War series, which keeps most of its consumers, and the ability for the voice control capability.
My name is Bruno Marquez. I'm going to be talking about support and products. On support, they have on their website overall they have 5 support methods, which is like an error stack called a search, where sometimes a user is playing and then they have a problem and they come up with an error code. Xbox provide a database where they can research those codes and figure out what's the error, so they can, maybe it's a simple fix that they can do themselves and go back to playing. There's posts in the community support forums, so other users post like their comments about situations they have been through and how they went around, so other users can see how they did it and then trying to follow the same steps. And even if you need a little bit more deep information from those users, there is a chat with volunteers from the community, from the ones who wrote those situations, and they're there to help on other users. They're in the worst case, in the cases that where you can't fix the error and you have to send it to repair, you always can do a repair request through Xbox, and they normally send all the information, the paperwork you need in order to send it back to them so they can fix it for you. And the last but not least is contacting Microsoft if your problems are not on any of those options. So in some way, they're able to cover all the areas with trying to provide as fast a solution as they can to the users, so the users can go back and play with the console. Products. The full experience of Xbox it's not just the Xbox. It requires the accessories that they sell, the other products they sell. And an example of these would be the Kinect, where Xbox came up with the idea of you becoming the controller. And that made people more interactive. You can see even today games of fitness where you can actually work out from your living room, or you're playing like a soccer game and you're actually doing the movements of a goalie, or you're in a track and you're running on the same place, and so on. It gives the great ability and also fight against those comments from other blogs and people that say video games make people more lazy, and with this allows them to be more interactive with the game. There is the Xbox Media Remote. Since Xbox One, it comes with Netflix, access to the internet, and many other stream websites such as Amazon Prime. It's pretty much a remote control where you can watch all your shows directly from Xbox and use it as actually a DVD player instead of running through your Xbox controller. It's like a real remote control. The Xbox headset, it's used for mostly the conversation when users are playing on the console, when they're using Xbox Live, and so on. And then for those fans of certain games, there's even special edition products where Titan, there's a control on the design of Titan or the headset, and so on.
Current events on Xbox. Xbox has been documented as the first console to successfully combine TV with interactive communication. And there is speculation that Xbox will release 2 new systems, one solely for gaming, which will be more expensive, or one less expensive, solely for browsing and video viewing. There's also speculation of Apple rejoining the fight for living room entertainment.
Alright, my name is Jody Elmer, and I'm going to be doing the future of your Xbox. Xbox is actually, the Kinect is actually going into medical services, and it can be inserted into the medical devices innovations market. Researchers have shown that it can even detect a person's heart rate, and they're doing pre-diagnostics of mental and physical ailments. And it's also being inserted into surgery rooms by it can follow one of the people in the surgery room and be able to give them directions of what they need to do. In the near future, Xbox could possibly save your life. It has monitoring in the Kinect, so it is always monitoring your heart rate, your blood pressure, your body temperature, and all that. And if you were to have a heart attack or something, it can actually call 911, and it'll get you online with a physician, and they'll tell you what to do until the help arrives. Some interesting quotes that I found, one by Yusuf Mehdi, the Vice President of Marketing Strategy and Business for Xbox. He said that we believe a truly next generation system must deliver not only incredible games, but also all of the entertainment you love in one device. From your favorite games to the hottest TV shows, movies and music, to surfing the web, to Skype conversations with your family and friends. Only on Xbox One can you instantly switch between all of your entertainment and snap them together, all with the sound of your voice. Some things that they're looking to do in the future is something called the Early Access Program. This allows developers to release games prior to being fully developed, so that gamers are able to participate in the development of the new games while still being able to play them. They also want to make Xbox like a personal assistant, kind of like Siri and that kind of stuff, that will be able to, when the consumer wakes up, they can say, oh, here's a traffic update, or here's weather for today. The only problem with that is the lack of time that they have, and that takes a while to make, and they must use their time efficiently. Another quote about the future was from the CEO of Xbox, and he said, the single biggest digital life category, measuring both time and money spent in a mobile-first world, is gaming. He said that they're fortunate to have the Xbox brand, and that the company will continue to vigorously innovate and deliver and delight gamers with Xbox. So overall, from the history to the future of Xbox, it's evolved in ways that people can't even imagine. From just being a device that allows consumers to play games, to wireless and connections to other players, to your own motions and you being the controller, to the possibility of saving someone's actual life. The Xbox has had an incredible convergence
and it will continue to grow and enhance as our world continues to grow and enhance. And then our discussion questions, mine was not on here. Oh, yes, it is. With the technological advances that occur every so many years, where do you think the Xbox is going to go, and do you think it's a positive effect for the consumers, or do you think it's a negative?
So my discussion question was, are any gamers concerned with the fact that the Xbox One has Kinect already installed, turned on all of the time, and like constantly monitoring your motions and actions?
My question was, as a user, what other features would you recommend for Microsoft to offer in the support and product side?
Discussion question was, do you think the Xbox One will appeal to families across the world, or do you think it'll just be another tech fad that slips out of the public eye within the next year?
My question is, should Microsoft show any concern about the thought of Apple making another push into the home entertainment industry?